Hello, my fellow Americans and the people who brought me to the den, Delawarean. I see my buddy, Senator Tom Copper, down there, and I think Senator Collins is there, and I think the governor's around. Is that Ruan? And now former Governor Ruth Ann Minor. Most importantly, my sisters-in-law and my sister Valerie. Anyway, first, the people of this nation have spoken. They delivered us a clear victory, a convincing victory, a victory for we the people. We won with the most votes ever cast for a presidential ticket in the history of nations. 74 million. Well, I must admit, it surprised me. Tonight, we've seen all over this country, all cities, in all parts of the country, in this across the world, an outpouring of joy, of hope, renewed faith, and tomorrow bring a better day. I am humbled by the trust and confidence you place in me. I pledge to be a president who seeks not to divide but unify, who doesn't see red states and blue states, only see the United States, and work with all my heart, with the confidence of the whole people, to win the confidence of all of you. For that is what America, I believe, is about. It's about people, and that's what will be all about. I saw this office to restore the soul of America, to rebuild the backbone of this nation, the middle class, and to make America respected around the world as again, and to unite us here at home. It's the honor of my lifetime, as so many billions have voiced for that vision. And now, the work of making that vision is real. It's the test of our time. First, as I said many times before, I'm your husband, and I would not be here without her love and tireless support of you, and my son Heather and Ashley, my daughter, and all our grandchildren and their spouses, and all our family. There in my heart, choose a mom, a military mom, an educator. She dedicated her life to education. But teaching isn't just what she does, it's who she is. For American educators, this is a great day for you all. You're going to have one of your own in the White House, and she's going to make a great First Lady. I'm so proud of her. And I have the honor of serving with the fantastic Vice President, who you just heard from, Kamala Harris, who makes history as the first woman, first black woman, the first woman from South Asian descent, the first daughter of immigrant ever elected in this country. Don't tell me it's not possible in the United States. It's long overdue, and we remind tonight of those who fight so hard for so many years to make this happen. But once again, Americans bend the arc of the moral universe more toward justice. Kamala, though, like it or not, your family, you become another. There's no way out. To all those of you who volunteers and work the polls in the middle of this pandemic, local elected officials, you deserve a special thanks from the entire nation. To my campaign team and all the volunteers and all who give so much of themselves to make this moment possible, I owe you, I owe you, I owe you everything. And to all those who supported us, I'm proud of the campaign we built and ran. I'm proud of the coalitions we put together, the broadest and most diverse coalition in history. Democrats, Republicans, Independents, Progressives, Moderates, Conservatives, young, old, urban, suburban, rural, yes, strange, together, white, Latino, Asian, Native Americans. I mean it, especially in those moments, and especially when this campaign was at its lowest ebb. The African American community stood up again for me. You always have my back, and I have yours. I said at the outset I wanted this campaign to represent and look like America. We've done that. Now that's what I want the administration to look like and act like for all those of you who vote for President Trump. I understand the disappointment tonight. I lost a couple of times myself. But now, let's give each other a chance. It's time to put away the harsh rhetoric, lower the temperature, see each other again, listen to each other again. And to make progress, we have to stop treating our opponents as our enemies. They are not our enemies. They are Americans. The Bible tells us to everything there's a season, a time to build, a time to reap, and a time to sow, and a time to heal. This is the time to heal in America. Now this campaign is over. What is the will of people? What's your mandate? I believe it's this. Americans have called upon us to master the force of decency, the force of fairness, to master the force of science, and the force of hope in the great battles of our time. The battle to control the virus, the battle to build prosperity, the battle to secure your family's health care, the battle to achieve racial justice and roots out systemic racism in this country. And the battle to save our planet by getting climate under control. The battle to restore decency, defend democracy, and give everybody in this country a fair shot. That's all they ask for, a fair shot. Folks, our work begins with getting COVID under control. We cannot repair the economy, restore our vitality, or realize most precious moments, hugging our grandchildren. Our children is our birthdays, weddings, graduation, all the moments until we get under control. On Mondays, I will name a group of leading scientists and experts as transition advisors to help take the Biden-Harris COVID plan and convert it into an action blueprint that will start on January the 20th, 2021. That plan will be built on bedrock science. It will be constructed out of compassion, empathy, and concern. I will spare no effort, none or any commitment to turn around this pandemic. Folks, I'm a proud Democrat, but I will govern as an American president. I work as hard for those who didn't vote for me as those who did. Let this grim era of demonizations in America begin to end here and now. The refusal of Democrats and Republicans to cooperate with one another is not some mysterious force beyond our control. It's a decision, a choice we make. And if we can decide not to cooperate, then we can decide to cooperate. And I believe that this is part of the mandate given to us from the American people. They want us to cooperate in their interest. And that is the choice I make. And I call on Congress, Democrats, and Republicans alike to make that choice with me. The American story is about slow yet steadily widening the opportunities in America. And make no mistake, too many dreams have been deferred for too long. We must make the promises of the country real for everybody, no matter their race, their ethnicity, their faith, their identity, or their disability. Folks, America has always been shaped by inflection points, by moments in time where we made hard about who we are and what we want to be. Lincoln in 1860 coming to sell the Union. FDR in 1922 promising a beleaguered country a New Deal. JFK in 1960, pledging a new frontier, and 12 years ago, when Barack Obama made history and told us, yes, we can. Well, folks, we stand at an inflection point. We have an opportunity to defeat despair, to build a nation of prosperity and purpose. We can do it, and I know we can. I've long talked about the battle for the soul of America. We must restore the soul of America. Our nation is shaped by the constant battle between our battered angels and our darkest impulse. And what presidents say in this battle matters. It's time for our better angel to prevail tonight. The whole world is watching America, and I believe at our best, America is a beacon for the globe. We will lead not only by the example of our power, but by the power of our example. I know I always believe, and many of you hear me say it, I always believe we can define Americans in one word. Possibilities. That in America, everyone should be given an opportunity to go as far as their dreams, and God's given ability will take them. You see, I believe in the possibilities of this country. We're always looking ahead to an America that freer and more just, ahead to an America that creates jobs with dignity and respect, ahead to an America that cures diseases like cancer and Alzheimer's, ahead to an America that never leaves anyone behind, ahead to an America that never gives up, never gives in. This is a great nation. It's always been a bad bet to bet against America. We're good people. This is the United States of America. And there's never been anything we've been not able to do when we done it together. Folks, in the last day of the campaign, I began thinking about a hymn that means a lot to me and my family, particularly my deceased son, Bill. It captures the fear that sustained me and which I believe sustained America. And I hope it can provide some comfort and solace to the 230 million thousand Americans who lost a loved due to this terrible virus this year. My heart goes out to each and every one of you. Hopefully this hymn gives you solace as well. And it goes like it. And He will raise you up on eagle wings, bear you on the breast of the dawn, and make you just shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of His hand. And now together on eagle wings we embark on the work that God and history has called upon us to do, with full hearts and steady hands, with faith in America and in each other, with love of country, a trust of justice. Let us be the nation that we know we can be, a nation united, a nation strengthened, a nation healing, the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, there's never been anything we try and not been able to do. So remember, as my grandpappy said, when I walked out of his home, when I was a kid up in Scranton, he said, Joe, keep the faith. And our grandmother, when she was alive, she yelled, no, Joe, spread the faith. God love you all. May God bless Americans and may God protect our troops. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.